Hey everybody. So tonight we've got a challenge lock from Jeff on the lockpicking subreddit, Jeff Post. I call him the quick set killer because I sent him Taste the Painbow and it proceeded to fall apart on him. So I had to send him another core. In return, he sent me back my broken core and his first challenge lock, ex-wife. She must have been a real piece of work because there's some hatred in this lock. 6-pin KW10 core. My tools just were dwarfed by it. It's so large. Was a pleasure to pick. Put about an hour and a half into it before I got it open. So the 7 minutes you see is not like, I'm not going to be like some people on the internet and say, I picked it right out of the box in 7 minutes for the 14th time I pulled it out of the box. I did pull it out and I picked on it a bit and, about an hour or so. You want to check out this bitting. Kind of threw me for a loop. Being the 6-pin key, it's super long. But more than that is just that bitting. Amazing that the key works. The key works beautifully. Barely catches at all. Has some great silence as you're picking it. She'll lock up tight and not give you a hint. And as soon as you let go and back off, all it takes is a tickle, and she'll open right up. So, Jeff, thank you for sending me the lock. Everybody else, I hope you enjoy the pick and gut. I apologize. It's really not very good quality. My camera, still fighting with it. I got the mic working. However, now it's only shooting in 5 frames per second, which is kind of ugly. So bear with it, and as I put more of these out, they'll be better, I promise. Alright guys, thanks. Alright, here we go. Random clicks here and there. Kind of bite of a false set there. I've clicked just about every pin once. Come on, find pin 1. Thank you. Alright. It feels like I might have just overset one. But we're in a deep enough false set that it won't let go. Five is giving me some counter rotation. I can't poke it with that one. Oh sure. Then I get the thin pick and you stop talking. Fine. Let me introduce you to my friend the Reach. Sorry about the growly dog. Belongs to my roommate. Kind of a touchy subject. That was 5, still giving counter rotation, by the way. Small click out of 2. That doesn't sound good. It sounds like I got an overset. Let's recock. Click out of 1. Click out of 2. I think the click out of 2 was too deep. Small one out of 1. Crunch out of 2. Crunch out of 3. Crunch out of 4. Those 2 more crunches out of 3 and a little core movement. There we go. Touched 5 and she opened right up. Jeff, buddy, you must really, really hate your ex-wife, buddy. Whew. What a bitch. Alright. As goes with this chest rig, I'm going to set the core down. I am going to stand my vise upright. I'm going to keep you looking at the core while I move everything to the right. You're going to get dizzy for a second, and I apologize. And you will get a ringside seat for this gutter. I don't know if I said it before, but this tension wrench is an 046 and it swims in that KW10 keyway. You could drive a Mack truck down that sucker. Wide open keyway. Alright, key. Where you at? You're mummied. So, let's find a blade. Remember, kids, cut towards your chum, not your thumb. Or blame the apprentice if you prefer. Alright, we're 7 minutes in. I think I can get this guy gutted down. Let me just plug while I'm untaping this key. Holy hell, dude. Doesn't need that much. Alright. Wow. That would explain it. Why I felt like I was kind of dancing around in there. because I only see 1, 2, 3 key cuts, which means there's 2 here that just kind of slide. I don't think that key is within max, but you know what? Let's see if it works. I hope it works because I don't want to pick this bitch again. It works. Works really well. A little tiny click like you would catch on a challenge lock, but nothing horrible. In fact, I'm surprised at how well that works. Man, alright. Let's get this clip off. That was too easy. Jeff, dude. It was too easy. As I was saying before I interrupted myself and changed my train of thought, I'm going to put in a plug for the lockpicking Discord. There is a link on the lockpicking subreddit to Lockpickers United, or Lockpicking United. And that's where we kind of hang out during the day, and some of us during the evening. We have a good time laughing at each other and making challenge locks for each other. This one is from Jeff Post, as I said in my intro. I sent him mine, he broke it, he sent me his, and, well, I'm about to break it. This cap is going to come off. I don't want to gut it that way, so let's hurry up and get to her. How can I orient you guys so that you're not staring at the back of my hand? Yeah, that might work. I didn't feel anything like a T-pin in there, so I'm not going to bother shimming. Ooh! Alright, well that's a 6-pin, not a 5-pin. All 6 of them are filled. I swear I only felt 5 pins. Let's see here. I'm going to dump these out and then we'll talk about them. There they are. Reach over the top of the camera. Orient these as they come out, might make it easier. All right. I'm assuming, because that's pointy, that went that way. If I'm wrong, let me know. Here's what's in the plug. In number 1, if she'll focus, is a narrow-waisted spool. I would say a double spool. Some people would say a coarse serration. It's not very deep. I think that's why I could tap dance on it. Number 2 is a spool, and it's a pretty deep spool. I can get my tweezers all the way around that guy. If the camera would focus, you could see it. There we go. One very, very thin there. Definitely danced with him. Number 3 looks the same, but not as deep. Number 4 is a standard key pin. Number 5 is a double serration, much like the first one. A little more serrated, though. And then number 6 is a standard key pin. Up in the plug, we've got 2, 4, and 6 threaded. I don't see any undercutting at all on 1, 3, or 5. Those are good, sharp threads. It's a man that knows how to handle his tap. Let's see what's in the Bible. Let's see what's in the ex-wife's head. Haven't we all had friends that thought that at least once? Number 1 is a standard. I got the springs at the same time here. Number 2 is a spool. Looks like homemade. If that's a commercial spool, I would be surprised, because one end is very, very sharp, and commercial spools usually aren't that sharp. But then I look at the other side of it, and I think, oh, that's a commercial spool. So, Jeff, you'll have to inform us. Number 3 is a narrow-waisted spool that matches the one he had in the plug. So far, no difference on the springs, guys. Number 4 is a commercial serrated, and he's got its serrations down, which tells me that that chamber is probably threaded. And that's where some of our crunchiness came from. Pin number 5 flew out with the fury of 5 suns. And that is a commercial. Another one of those spools that I can't tell if it's commercial or homemade. I'm going more towards commercial with that one. It's just too clean. Not that Jeff can't do quality work. It just looks too clean to be done on a Dremel. And then number 6 is another American serrated. I say American serrated, I mean very tight, sharp serrations. Not necessarily made by American Lock Company. And the spring. No huge differences I'm seeing on the springs. They all look standard quickset stainless to me. As far as threading goes, we've got threads in number 2 and number 6, so not a number 4 like I thought. Interesting play there, Jeff. 2 and 6 are threaded, and that cap is going to fall off, so I'm going to have to fix that before I put it back together. But that's what we got. Jeff, the Quickset Killer Post. Thank you so much, buddy, for sending this to me. It was fun to pick. There, we're in focus. Now can I center and focus so I can get a thumbnail out of it? Focus, you fuck. Quoting AVE there, if you don't know. Check his channel out if you haven't. Focus! There we go. Very well done work, dude. I'm sorry your ex-wife made you so bitter that you had to make a challenge lock that was such a pain in the butt. But I'm glad you sent it to me to be picked. Jeff has asked that this lock go out to another picker. So if you're watching this and you want it, let me know. I've got a lock in creation for Leon's lock pad. I'm probably going to do that this weekend, and I'll do a creation video so everybody can see what's going on with that. I have one in the works just for fun. I don't think I owe it to anybody. So if you don't want to wait like 2 months for a challenge lock and you want to pick something, this would be a good one. Shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, smoke messages. I mean, however you can get a hold of me, get a hold of me. Lockpicking subreddit, Lockpicking United Discord. I'm there. The other Matt. let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.